Jimbo Slice Workshop. We have something really awesome for you today. This is the new Makita rear-handled 36 volts. It's an 18 volt times 2, the X2 platform, so it requires two 18 volt LXT batteries. So this bad boy model on it is the XSR01. Now, I got this in a kit. This was sent to me by Acme Tools. It's for $359.99. You get the saw, you get two 5 amp hour batteries. It comes with a dual charger port, or dual battery charger, and then you get the big Makita bag. It does not come in a hard case. You got to deal with the tool bag. Also comes with a blade wrench. Okay, so a little about the saw itself. It's a rear-handled saw, but it's still a sidewinder design. So it's going to compete with a worm drive saw, but as you can see, it's still a sidewinder mounted motor. So it's a blade-left saw. So most blades that you're going to buy, you're going to have to put them on the writing is going to be on the right side of the blade. So make sure you pay attention to the orientation of the blade when you put it on. So like I said, it comes with a blade wrench. It's an 18 millimeter arbor. The wrench does not store on the saw, so it's kind of a con that I have. So you got to make sure that you keep it in the bag itself. Otherwise, there's not too many things about the saw that I don't like. There's one other minor thing, but other than that, guys, this is an amazingly powerful saw. So it's a rear handle design. What that allows you to do is predominantly a framing saw. You can use it really for any task that you would use any saw for. So like I said, it runs on two LXT batteries. The kit ships with 5.0 amp hours. It has a dual battery indicator on top, as well as a really awesome hanger, raft hook. So the cool thing about this is that it's got these two little burrs on there. It's almost like when you have a fishing hook, you got the two little barbs on there. Then what it allows it to do is you can hang it, we'll show you on a piece of wood. You can hang it just like this, and it's going to keep the saw from falling. So instead of like the Milwaukee saws, you have to hang it like this. You can mount it on any piece of wood like that. So it's really, really awesome. The saw has a cut depth of 2 9/16 inch, which is pretty deep for a 7 1/4 inch saw. Runs at 5,100 RPMs, full of torque, full of power. I can't say enough good things about the saw. I do love the position of the depth guard, but I also hate it, which I'll talk a little about this. So that's mounted right here. Now, the only thing I don't like about this, I have a tendency for when I want to flip the cutting guard forward, I always want to grab this right here, which we'll show you when we're actually cutting with the saw. They're too much in line right there, as you can see. Flip to the front of the saw, and you have a really awesome bevel lock here. But the coolest little innovation here, it's got this dial where you can dial into either 45, 53, or 22.5 degrees. So if I flip to 22.5 and I unlock the bevel, it's going to stop it at 22.5. Or if I need to go to 53, I turn to 53, and you'll get the full bevel at 53 degrees. So that's awesome. So you can obviously bevel to any degree that you want. It has markers at 15, 22.5, 30, 45, and 53. But the most common ones it's got it covered. So you do have a little bit of printing on the front of the saw itself. It gives you a little bit of a measurement, 1 inch, 2 inch, and then the line cut for a 45 degree. So that's about it for the actual mechanics of the saw itself. It is magnesium. There is no LED light on it. Truth be told, you don't really need it on a saw. It's just more of a luxury than anything else. It's just like when you buy a Craftsman saw with a laser. Do you really use a laser on a 2x4? Not at all. So we're just going to tear some wood up with this beast. It's very hard to stop. I got it to bog down twice, and that was just by doing some stupid stuff. But on a normal good cut, you're not going to slow this thing down. So let's just get dirty with it. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed running a little bit with this awesome 36 volt saw for Makita. One thing I did not mention was the brake on it. You can see I got a little video clip for you how quickly the brake stops the blade. So if you hit a quarter saw, that blade would just keep spinning and spinning and spinning. So as soon as you're done with the cut, the blade kicks in, it stops the blade, the guard comes down, so your risk of injury is significantly less using safety such as this. Another thing is this raptor hook here actually locks in two positions. It'll lock in at 90 and then at like 180, so really three if you count close. So it's kind of nice to give you that feature depending on how you want to hang your saw. So you could run the majority of the day on one charge with the 2.5 amp hour batteries. You get a little over 550 cuts in 2x4s. So if you double it and say you're doing 2x8s, you get about 275. If you're doing 2x6s, let's see, doing a little math, probably in like 350, 400 range, somewhere in there. So runtime, I mean, if you're doing heavy duty framing, you're going to have extra batteries anyway, so you can get away with probably 2 charges a day. So this is an awesome saw. Follow the link below. AcmeTools.com, $359 for the saw, 2 batteries, the dual charger, the bag, and comes stock with a Makita blade. Now I was running Diablo tracking point framing blade. It's not a demo even. But one notable thing, it did bog down going through. I did get to stop pushing through the 4x. I was pushing pretty hard with it, a lot harder than you normally push. So when you let the saw do the work, it'll shoot through a full depth, 2 9/16 inch, pretty well. It's going to beat out any other cordless saw on the market right now. The Flex Volt saw comes very close to it, but this will edge it over just a little bit. It'll kill a Milwaukee Fuel. So that's all I got for you guys. Check me out on Instagram at Jimbo Slice Workshop. Twitter, Jimbo Slice Tools. Tweet at me, holler at me. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.